pretty well done.
I can't remember when I last slept.
Have run off.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Huh. Another milk drinker crying about his effort. Glory only awaits those who triumph. And as companions, our glory must always be... An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companion? An order of warriors. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to the old man's got a good sense for people. If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come to your Basker and be a companion.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
Sooner. I need a Ulfric storm.
Fruit has about another day left before it spoils. We've got to sell as much... done as soon as we can.
They say Helgen got hit by a
That's what
dragon.
you always say.
One of those horrors comes here. We'll be dead.
Because it's always true.
Let me show you the power of now. Born of the north, where my friend. We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Regan's...
That thing away before someone gets hurt.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please.
What's the meaning
is
of
no
this
time for
interruption?
rash action.
Jarl
I
Balgruuf
just
is
think we
not
need more
receiving
information
visitors.
before we act.
just...
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that
The Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
Falkreath will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Last mistake. No sign of him.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is... Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. Sadly, no. Perhaps some hero will bring one. What a fascinating conversation that would be. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be as long as I'm left alone to pursue my research? Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to... Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Go ahead and fill him
Come
in
to
with
Dragon's
all
Reach.
details.
Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Yes. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but you see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, one sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to... Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles... I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the... Far back in the Mythic era, the dragon... Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled, after a long and terrible war. Oh no. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the... Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
This is a priority.
Off to
now.
Bleak Falls Barrow.
Anything we can use to fight this
not a
dragon
patient man.
or dragons.
Neither am I. Quick.
God, cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself. Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks, well, then...
Fear not. Some dragon or giant will be ready. Stormcloaks, Imperials, dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I feel. What is it? Dragons?
Yes, Housecar. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else. And we don't know where.